So I talk about race day in, day out with many organizations. And generally when I talk about microaggressions, of course I have to make that about all ethnic minorities. So it's very much appreciated the fact that I have this space to talk about what I experience specifically as a Black woman. So I just like to say thank you, Lauren. And here goes. It's a poem called I Love You, But. Dear white sister, I love you, I really do. From a younger age, I've admired all the things you have and do. Growing up first generation Jamaican in Aston, Birmingham, not having long flowing hair, I started learning then that you were the epitome of beauty and I was not. My afro was 70s wig, which made people laugh a lot. I wanted to be a princess like Cinderella on TV, but none had my skin tone, they weren't brown like me. Dear white sister, I love you, I really do. The reason I'm here is to ask a favor of you. Can you please see me for who I am? A whole human being with dreams, hopes, and plans. I know you mean well when you say certain words. You'd never call me the N-word, that would be absurd. I'm talking about the microaggressions you shoot out every day, often without conscious awareness, daily, they're fired my way. Every time I think I'm being dealt with just as me, I'm reminded that I'm just a stereotype that you see. Let me break it down so it makes more sense and gain comfort from the discomfort because this might feel tense. So what's a microaggression, I'm hearing you ask? It's when you treat me differently and I don't get a pass. My skin color is often seen first, like an Instagram filter entitled cursed. They're messages that are communicated loudly. They say, you're not white, quietly yet proudly. I'm invisible, not welcome, and cannot perform. You're not the gold standard. You're different from the norm. I know this may hurt to hear, but trust me, it's worse to feel. I know for you it may not seem real, but believe me, daily I'm reminded I'm the other for no other reason, my girl, than my skin color. You say, you're so eloquent, but why the surprise? I say, well, why wouldn't I be? And see shame in your eyes. You make quick assumptions constantly about my ability. I'm the boss. I'm not the person that would make your tea. When you subject me to a mag, that's what I call them for short, you tell me I don't belong, I don't deserve support. You think it's a compliment to tell me my race you do not see, but what you really do is erase a huge part of me. I'm going to elaborate so that you really get it. And please tell your friends so they don't forget it. When I wake up, I do not say, oh, look, I'm looking very Black. When I brush my teeth, I don't declare, oh yeah, still Black. I don't think of my color like that. I'm just me, Becky, Rebecca, Mom, just me. But when I leave my house or turn on my TV, get followed around the shop or see Child Q on GMTV, struggle to find a plaster to blend in with my color, or find a nude foundation, a pair of tights, I start to shudder as I'm reminded that it's because I'm Black. I'm not seen as the norm. I want to shout that. Whether I choose to or not, my skin color is a part of my identity. I didn't make it that way. It's how the world defines me. So when you say, I do not see color, what you're saying is that racism is taboo and it's none of your biz. All that horrible race stuff you're saying and pain you're displaying makes me really uncomfortable. The joy is fading. Hide that part of you. Don't be authentic. My feelings are what matter. You're just being pedantic. It's called white centering. My feelings do not matter. I'm gaslighted, called angry, deemed the Mad Hatter. I'm human. I'm allowed to express my emotions. The tears I hold back can create new oceans. Please see I'm hurting and want to be free. But whilst you don't see my color, you imprison me. The colorblind approach only causes harm. See the whole person and lay down your arms. Dear white sister, I love you. I really do. The patriarchy wants submission for me and you. But why is there silence when Black women get attacked? We stand up and fight, but volume in your presence is lacked. Where is the outrage when 1 in 5 Black mothers die during childbirth? You get protests and visuals of that you are worth, but it seems I do not have the same level of value. Can I get that generosity of thought? Do that? Can you? Oh, Lord of God, how can I make you hear? Anxiety, depression, and confusion appear. Internalized racism, stunted emotions make me sick. We're dying from your silence. Can you hear me, chick? Cha, can't bother. Is there any point to my plea? Or do I go back to venting to my Black sisters and me? No, I know better than that. You want to be an ally, and I ain't mad at that. Okay, all I'm really asking of you is that you see my human all the way through. Get to know me for who I am, to break down those unconscious biases. I know you can. Educate yourself on what racism really looks like. Stand up and apologize when you don't get things right. We're all fallible humans. We all make mistakes. Take risks to challenge, and the bias you will break. That's all I've got to say. I hope that I was heard, not as an angry Black woman, but a person who's hurt. There's so much more to me than just my race. I'm a whole person who does not want to be erased. Let's arrange a coffee and debate the Oscars, but do not shut me down if I say she touched my coffee. Just ask how I'm feeling and then hear me out. Let me vent and work the frustration through my pout. Dear white sister, I love you. I really do. Today, I've opened up my heart to you, shared my vulnerability right from the source. Feel my humanity, and I know we'll be a formidable force.